What's up, everybody? It's your girl Kiwan, and I am back with. I am late, but they say better late than never. Love After Lockup, Season 7, Episode 18, Toe Rings and Flings. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the video so I can stay in the algorithm, okay? I am 50 away from 1K. So y'all, let's just get me up there. I am really trying to get up there. I am, trying to get my schedule straight. So everything has been off for quite some time now, but I'm trying to work through my schedule. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for being patient. Y'all have also, if y'all have not, y'all can go back to Mrs. Best's channel. And it is myself, Watching Mouth Reviews, and Tamika's Den. We are all, and you can subscribe to each channel, y'all. We are on the panel talking about the final episode of Love After Lockup and how one of us, I won't say no names, read the raggedy ass people for filth. We do it every week, okay? And we shall be back for life during Lockup. This is going to be my first time. And so is Watching Mouth Reviews. So we are newbies to this whole thing. And our flabbers have been gasted by this shit. Okay. So yeah, we will be back for Love during Lockup, I believe in October. So you will see our amazing faces. Okay. Anyway, Bonita, Gigi, and Demond. They finally have a conversation, and Demond is mad at this point. And I'm like, why are you mad? Anyway, the ladies are pissed at him about this whole situation he's trying to cook up. Okay, you trying to cook up a whole poly situation. This was definitely a scheme that Todd set up. Stupid ass. So, he was lying about the engagement. He was lying about being engaged to Bonita, the way he'd been communicating with Bonita, and now he's trying to downplay her. And then he then tell them that they need to leave and talking about there are more women out there. Then he tried to play himself like he was the victim when you was the shithead the entire time. You thought your raggedy ass, you thought you were cute. But you wasn't that cute to where you can have a whole poly relationship. Boy, go to hell. Anyway, speaking of going to hell, we get to Rich and Felicia. Because this dummy decided she wanted to pull up on him in Houston. Well, of course they got to his house. He wasn't home, so she went to the gym. He's like literally there sweating, working out of breath. He see her. He surprised. And she started to confront him about being ghosted, and the man can't even catch his breath. And I just feel like Rich don't owe you nothing. Like, so she then decided she wanted to become the aggressor, and so she started talking with her hands. I would have bit her hands off. Sorry, my dad ain't have no teeth right here. Like, his two front teeth was gone, and he always, he tried to bite me one day. Sir, y'all know my daddy has been gone on to be with the Lord, okay? I really believe my daddy's spirit is with the Lord. Especially the way he used to act on this earth. Shout out to my daddy. But I would have bit her damn fingers off, okay? Because who you playing with, okay? He could have just punched her with the little boxing glove. Anyway, he was like, Fee, you want to go out on a date? And now, all of a sudden, all these memories of them having jail talk just came flushing back. Like that nasty ass toilet water they have to sit on, and the toilet seat they have to sit on in jail. Girl, get out my face. And I was like, no, what happened was you seen that damn house. And now you trying to position yourself to be in that house. Girl, you crazy. And your raggedy ass, racist ass, folklock ass family is crazy. Okay? So then Rich get outside, and folklock ass Junior decided she wanted to fight Rich. So she decided to slide off them ugly ass New Balance she had on and tried to run up on Rich. Ma'am, what you don't know is run up, get motherfucking done up. Go sit your ass down. Them meat, that could not have been me. Y'all remember that girl that Rich had lunch with or whatever he was hanging out with? I don't know if that was his cousin or whatever when we seen him love. Was it Love Before Lockup or Love During Lockup? Whatever it was. The first love during Lockup. Her. You needed to call her to beat the hell out of Folk Lock Jr. Because I don't know who you playing with. You got the game fucked up. So, what's her name? Dia and Cyrus. She decided she wanted to send Cyrus to go have a conversation with Jaden because she decided she left the door open for Jaden to send her messages. And now she's trying to use that as a way of saying Jaden is constantly communicating with her. So the only thing Jaden said was Jaden talking to Cyrus. He sent the message to Dia asking if Cyrus is out. I really think that Jaden wanted to connect with Cyrus outside of Dia. I don't think he wants anything to do with Dia. I think he just wanted to connect with Cyrus. And I really think Dia felt the way because low-key she act like she that girl and you really not. Like I don't know. I feel like you trying to be a snicker and you really a zero bar, bitch. That's how I feel like you trying to be. And and for some reason, the loser ass men that you have says a lot about your loser ass, which is why you are the zero bar that you are, because you attract zero ass niggas with your zero ass pussy. Okay? Anyway, Cyrus tells Jaden not to call them no more. Now, when Cyrus told Jaden this, Jaden was very hurt. Like, it was like his head the lump went down his throat. So now that I go back to the panel, which we had last week, we was having a little conversation. And it was just like, secret lover, It's one of them things going on. I don't know. That's what it felt like, according to the panel. Okay? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I had to watch it twice, So I seen it when I watched it again. So Cyrus asked Jaden, so I heard you've been talking mad smack about me while I was in prison. And so Jaden was like, no, I haven't said anything about you. So we now get into the next raggedy ass, low life ass Charlie. Okay, Charlie and Hillary. Okay, Hillary looks like Rose off the Golden Girls. That's what she give me. So she's back from her cigarette break and their food is back. He asked her if she texted her mom, and she said she did. He tells her, did you tell your mom that you loved her, you missed her? She was like, no, my mom don't like me to communicate with her like that. So he felt like she should have expressed her emotions to her mom, and I feel like you need to mind your damn business. Okay? I just wanted to point out that food looked cold. That food looked nasty as fuck. And you could have at least took that damn lady to what's the name of that place? I was about to say Panda Express, because that's what that food was given, nasty ass Panda Express. Okay. Hold on, y'all, what is the name of that place? At least it ain't upscale. Hold on, let me find it. PF motherfucking chain. Okay, chain. You could have taken that lady to the PF chain. No, you wanted to take her to the Japanese wok store with a $50 gift card. Boy, die. Just die. Okay. I'm sorry. Shout out to Diane Carroll. Okay, if you watched A Different World, that's what she told Dwayne. Die. Just die. Okay, I think I said this in another video. Anyway, Hillary don't think her mom cares. She said because she called her mom while she was in jail, her mom hung the phone up on her. She said she sent her mom a number of letters. Her mom never respond. So if there is no need for me to have communication, the only thing that Hillary needs is to come pick up some boxes from her mom's house. So he gives her a golden spoon. Hillary, you should have shoved that damn golden spoon down his damn throat. Okay? He then said he spent $1,000 on clothes, jewelry, etc. basically for her. You only did that so you can try to control her. You want her to wear what she wants to wear. You want to control everything about her. That's why you're so trying to invest in her, and you're trying to invest in her weight and all of these things so she can be small, so she can have this, in your mind, what you're thinking, this booming acting modeling career, so you can be in control of that. You ain't slick and you ain't shit. I do not like Charlie. I don't even know why Marilyn Manson is on our screen, but fine. Anyway, he tells her to eat the noodles with the spoon. She can't eat the noodles with the spoon. She was like, he's a bit controlling and he's rude. Ma'am, again, if you don't put no bass in your damn voice and get out of our face with this passive, docile tone of yours, I'ma smack you. So I'm looking at Charlie and I'm looking at Hillary, and all I'm gonna say is the way Charlie behavior is now, it is just gonna get worse as y'all relationship progress. Okay? So he talks about her weight and how she gained 20 pounds, and I was so very annoyed with Charlie. I was so very annoyed with Charlie. Moving right along. Okay? Anyway, Gigi, Damon, and Bonita, we're back to them. Damon is saying to them, I love both of y'all. That's a stupid ass little boy, I swear to God. He said, so when he tell him that he don't get the response that he want, he started to act like a child. He was like, y'all ain't got no golden coochie. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Because you trying to do a whole lot for their coochie for it not to be golden. And you real mad behind that coochie that's not golden. But you love them. And you don't. Be clear. You don't love them. You only love what you can get. Anyway, he was like, I love y'all, but this don't feel like love. But a poly does, huh? You manipulating them feels, lying to them, manipulating them, using them, playing in their face. That's love? Oh, okay. All right. So, they found out that he staged both pickups. And Bonita and Gigi started kissing. Damon is mad. And Damon at this point, sir, you can go directly to hell. Back over at Dia and Cyrus's. Cyrus and Jaden are still talking. So Jaden tells Cyrus that Dia is lying on him because I was not talking about you. Jaden only spoke with Dia about him specifically wanting to keep in communication with Cyrus. So Dia, he makes it home. He's very quiet at this point because he doesn't have anything to say, and I think he's just trying to process everything. So she's being annoying AF. So Dia want to know what happened and why he doesn't want to talk with her. And now her nervous system is through the roof, of course. So back over in Houston, Folk Lock Jr. stupid ass Oh yeah, this when she kicked off her raggedy ass New Balance trying to fight Rich. And these racist hoes tell them, well, these hoes are racist. So Felicia was like, no, we not gonna do that. She let them know that we going on a date. And it was like, you going on a date with him by yourself? Bitch, she's a grown woman. She can go on a date with whomever she desires to go on a date with. Y'all really act like y'all want to lick her coochie. And that's what it's giving. Anyway, Folk Lock and Folk Lock Jr. don't want her to go on her date alone. I just feel like somebody need to whoop both of y'all asses. You and Folk Lock. Folk Lock and Folk Lock Jr. Shout out to Mrs. Best. Cause I'ma quote my girl. You ain't really never had your ass whooped before. And that's what it sounds like with Folk Lock and Folk Lock Jr. So then we get back to Hillary and Charlie. Hillary told this raggedy nigga her head hurts, her feet hurt, and he still has not taken her home because, of course, the spotlight still has to somehow be on him. He's doing something for her, but it still has to bounce. The spotlight has to somehow bounce off of her onto him. So they go on the bridge and they put a lock on the badge, and he is so full of himself. He definitely feels like he have to seek validation, but he gives bare minimum energy. And I feel like he gives it to the woman who he feels like is lame as fuck, because in turn he's a lame. He then decided to propose to the lady and give her a toe ring, and then took out a ring, put it on her finger that looked like that came out the damn bubblegum machine. I would have flinged that ring off the motherfucking bridge. Charlie, get out my face. Anyway, Dia and Cyrus. Cyrus is still having trouble being at Dia's house. Dia has a problem with Cyrus smoking, and now she's comparing Cyrus to her ex-husband. How are you there to make him feel comfortable if you're constantly comparing him to the other raggedy ass niggas that you have? And you need to really work on yourself. So she's talking about how he's not affectionate, and he was like, I'm affectionate with you. Even when he had the cigarette smell in his mouth, he was still being affectionate. But you couldn't take that because his breath smelled like cigarette smoke. Then give him some gum. Give him a mint. Be like, listen, babe, I love you, but pop this in because you know you just had that cigarette. You know, like, it's the way you do things. Okay? Like, she's so stupid. Anyway, then she started comparing him to Jaden, talking about, well, that's how the drugs start. He started smoking cigarettes, girl. And so now she feels unwanted. And I was like, Dia, you need therapy. And the fact that you're not listening, you're actually making what he has going on, his trauma, about you. And now you're making it seem like whatever he has going on, like literally the things that he has going on, it makes you feel unwanted. I don't know how the two correlate, but you can't use what he has going on, even when he says, we're always sleeping together, I'm always intimate with you. And instead of appreciating those moments and working with him through his moments and meeting him halfway, it's all in what you want. So ultimately, he's tired of being judged by her family and not feeling like his best is good enough. I think he's also feeling insecure, getting out of jail, trying to start his life fresh, probably living under some woman, and then having to have the responsibility of coming in right away, being a stepdad, having no kids to having 3 kids, and playing this role of a husband, of a live-in husband. That's a lot for one person. And I wish Dia and her pick me ass should have just let him stay with his mom. But because of her pick me energy, she just couldn't do that. He had to be with her because she's a needy pick me, raggedy hoe. Anyway, Felicia and Rich, they're on their date. So listen, let me sum this up. Since she's not getting the answers that she need, then she want to know where they stand. Girl, he don't even like you like that. He don't like you. He don't like Folklock. He don't like Folklock Jr. And he don't like the rest of your raggedy ass, racist ass, ugly ass, dirty ass, musty in the can, tuna fish smelling ass family. Okay? Anyway, she decided she wanted to get in her. She decided she wanted to leave. And she was like, I traveled to Houston, ma'am. You traveled to Houston unannounced. He didn't ask you to come here. You went because you were put on red and your ego couldn't handle it. You probably complained to them two raggedy hoes. Not really Folklock, but Folklock Jr. And she bucked you up. Your stupid ass. Listen to her as you always do. She's probably always putting you in a bad situation because ultimately she is jealous of you and you need to see that. Like, that's what it gives me. And she gonna keep putting you in bad situations until you realize this grimy, raggedy bitch don't even like you. Okay? She don't want nothing from you but to see you in the gutter. And the other thing is, you felt played after Rich ghosted you, and that was just that on that. And you thought you could take your skin color and your body and your privilege and get rich whenever you felt like it. That's what you thought. Anyway, girl, bye. Anyway, Hillary and Charlie. Girl, Hillary, you don't want to marry this man. Tell this man what Madea said. Oh Lord, tell this man, tell your husband you sleeping with this man. Anyway, you don't want to marry Charlie, but you said yes anyway. You're very socially awkward in my opinion, and Charlie is too over the top for me. And that's why that ring was probably from his deceased wife. I don't trust nothing about Charlie. It's so sad how he always put himself on his imaginary pedestal as if he's the good guy when he's a condescending, insecure, evil, weird, fake ass Marilyn Manson prick. Girl. Moving on. Gigi, Bonita, and Damon. Gigi, why are you letting Bonita call you a bitch? I took your bitch. Girl, you don't get your fat ass out my face. Don't call me no bitch. Your mama a bitch. I'm sorry. I get you trying to prove a point to them, but ma'am, don't call me no bitch. Okay? Bitch. So the man gets in his car. He sounded like he was crying because he decided he wanted to call Crunchy Waves. And she told him, I told you so. Girl, when the fuck you told him you told you so? You ain't say shit. You went right along with it. And the man sounded like he was crying. And then he decided to call Gigi because he felt like, she's the calmer one, so let me have her come out to the car. She's the easier one to talk to than to talk to Bonita right now. Bonita picked up that phone. She was fussing. They was tongue tussling and arguing. And both women was like, no, he played both of the ladies and not just Bonita. And that was that on that. We didn't get to the end credit. And Carrington Pick Me As is dating other men, but she still has an open door for Zay, and Zay hopes to be released in 2026. Kelly and Michael are no longer together. They divorced. She's now married to somebody, and Michael has a house. He now works in construction. Those two don't even speak, thank God. Brady is still in the halfway house. Kristen and Corey remain cordial, but of course, Kristen and Brady will be on Love After Lockup. Damon and Bonita are co-parenting, but Goddess and Bonita are still keeping in contact. Damon still wants a poly relationship, and those three will be on Love After Lockup. Rich sent papers to production about his divorce. I guess it's in dissolving or whatever. Felicia is back with her ex-boyfriend, who will be released in 2026. I guess that's the Sicilian boy that got her in jail the first time. Girl, you stupid. You're stupid. Okay? Anyway, Cyrus' stupid ass was arrested for parole violation. And Dia's stupid ass will wait for him. And they will be on Love After Lockup, where I will let them have it. Again, just like Kirsten and Brady. Charlie and Hillary will be on Love After Lockup, where I will let them have it. This is what a season in. I'm going to say this in love. I enjoy Love After Lockup, just like I enjoyed Love during Lockup. You hoes was raggedy. You hoes was musty as fuck. And I just want to thank y'all. I do. Because I was thoroughly entertained this season. I appreciate y'all. Without y'all being musty, raggedy, rusty and raggedy, I wouldn't have had any commentary to come up with. Okay? And I hope my love after lockup, love during life after lockup will be even more, will attract more people on my channel. We thank y'all once again. Especially the panel. I'm going to speak on behalf of the panel. We thank you hoes for being raggedy, musty, and rusty as fuck. Raggedy, musty, crusty, dusty, and ghetto as fuck. Y'all have entertained us once again. Y'all have pissed us off. And y'all have entertained us. But we'll be back to cuss y'all the fuck out in October. Okay? Even the new people that's coming on. All right. Anyway, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this entire season. I am glad to get this one off my desk. When y'all finish this, y'all head over to my next video. Okay? Put a ring on it. Cheat have? That bullshit? What? Yeah, we're gonna do that one. And then Bell Collective, those two. So after either or, y'all slide over there and watch either or video. Let me know what y'all think. This is your girl Kiwan, reminding you to keep growing up. Keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.